Hi everyone, it's Nelly. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing a foundation review type of video. I'm really excited. I haven't done one in a very long time. We're going to be doing a foundation, concealer, and powder review. Revlon recently sent over their PHOTOREADY Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation. They sent over 2 different shades, and honestly, they're not my perfect shade, but we're gonna make it work. And then they also sent over the concealer that goes with it. This is what it looks like. And they sent over their Candid PHOTOREADY powder as well. I pulled up the information on the Ulta website just so that I can kind of give you guys a little bit of info on the foundation because I did receive it in PR. This video is not sponsored. They just were nice enough to send it to me, and I was like, hey, I haven't done a foundation review in a long time, so might as well do one today. This foundation retails for $10.99. Right now at Ulta, they are buy one, get one free. So that is freaking awesome. It's an anti-pollution, antioxidant, anti-blue light ingredient. It has no oils, no parabens, no phthalates, synthetic dyes, and fragrances. It says it's a creamy texture that goes on like moisturizer that blends invisibly to even out skin tone weightlessly. 31 skin tone matching shades, premium pump packaging, medium buildable coverage, natural finish, keeps skin feeling moisturized all day. What was that? I heard a noise. So the concealer is $9.99, the foundation is $10.99, and the concealer comes in 15 different shades, 18 shades. It's suitable for sensitive skin, camouflages under eye puffiness, bags, and dark circles. 18 skin tone matching shades, doe food applicator, perfect for applying to delicate eye area, and it's a medium buildable coverage with natural finish, which is just like the foundation, but in a concealer form. Powder retails for $9.99, same ingredients, antioxidant, anti-pollutant. It has no oils, parabens, same thing. And it says it's a lightweight airbrushed finish for a blurring effect, non-whitening, non-chalky, and it says it's no mess because the packaging has a shifter. So a sifter. What can I speak? We are ready to go ahead and get started. The only thing that I have on my skin is a little bit of moisturizer, and I also applied a little bit of sunblock. I've been doing sunblock every single morning, and I have seen a huge difference on my skin. After I got my facial a couple weeks ago, I posted an Instagram story about it. The esthetician told me that I definitely needed to start applying sunscreen because I am getting some sunspots. I thought they were freckles, but they're not freckles, they're sunspots. So ever since then, I have been using a sunblock every single morning, and I've noticed a huge difference on my skin. Even my makeup applies better when I apply sunscreen. I don't know. Could be just a gimmick, but it's working for me. I am going in with the Cover FX Blurring Primer. I love this primer. I think it's great. It blurs everything. It makes my pores look really nice and small, and it just fills everything in. So with the package, I also received 2 brushes. They sent over a foundation brush and they sent over a powder brush. So I'm going to try that in today's video as well. So I am going to do half of my face with the foundation brush and then half of my face with my beauty blender, my beauty sponge. This is from Shine Miami, one of my favorite sponges at the moment. I've talked about them a bunch here on my videos. If you have not checked it out yet, what are you waiting for? It's awesome. So I have my little dish right here. I am just going to pump it out. So that is 1 pump of the foundation. I'm going to start off with 1 pump and see what kind of coverage we can get with 1 pump, and then we'll add as we go. I'm going to start off by taking their foundation brush. I'm just gonna like zhuzh it in there. Now I am just going to apply. Okay, so it is a thicker consistency. I think the color actually matches me perfect. Okay, so this is one side of my face compared to the other side of my face. So what do we think? Okay, so I kind of made the camera just a little bit darker so that you can see the true color of it. On my forehead, it's just sitting there. It's not really like sinking into the skin. Just like right here on the cheeks, it looks like it's not properly like, it looks like the skin is not absorbing the foundation. I can definitely still see some of my pimples. Like I have 2 pimples right here. I can see some of my freckles. So it's definitely a medium coverage because it did a pretty good job. My only complaint so far is just that on the forehead especially, it looks like it's not really like sinking into the skin. Let me zoom you in so you can see what I mean. In this area right over here, it's just not properly like sinking in. It looks like it's just sitting on top of the skin. Do you see that? 1 pump was enough to cover one side of my face. So I'm gonna go in with a second pump and I'm going to do the second half of my face, but this time I'm going to be using the beauty sponge. Okay, so this is 1 layer of the foundation. This side was using a brush, this side was using a sponge. I definitely prefer the side with the sponge better. I feel like my skin absorbed it a lot quicker than with the brush. It looks more flawless with the sponge than it does with the brush. You can definitely still see some redness peeking through and some uneven skin tone right over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go in with a second layer. I'm not gonna use a brush because honestly it's not my favorite. So I'm going to just do a second layer using the sponge and let's see how that looks after it's done. Alrighty, so this is the foundation all over the skin. I don't know how I feel about it, to be quite honest. I feel like this portion of my face looks really good, but once you get like here and in the forehead, it just looks so dry. Like it's emphasizing every little crease that I have. You look at the skin, it looks like you have a layer of powder on top of the skin. Like the foundation definitely sets to like a powder like form. Like I'm looking at it and I feel like I have a layer of powder because it makes my skin look just a little bit dry. But I don't know. So let's finish off with the concealer. I'm going to take the concealer in the shade medium. This is what the applicator looks like. It's really cute. It has like a nice little bend to it. So I am going to apply this right here under the eyes, and I'm just going to apply this like on areas where I would normally highlight. I'm going to go in with my sponge on the other side and just kind of blend that in and see what it looks like. Okay, so that is the concealer, and actually I like the concealer more than the foundation. The concealer went on a lot smoother, it blended out a lot easier, and it looks pretty good. Moving on to the powder, I actually really like the packaging. It has like a nice lid, so you can close it. You can still see the powder in there, but then you lift this up and then you have the actual powder. So I'm putting some on the back of the cap, which is a little hard to get out, honestly. I'm gonna take my damn sponge. I'm gonna put some powder in there, and I am going to apply this under there, make sure that there are no creases, and apply. So I actually love this powder. It made my under eyes look so smooth. I took it a little bit down here where I have larger pores and I kind of pressed it in, and it just filled everything. Okay, so I'm going to take the powder brush now with the powder. I'm gonna dust it off and I'm just going to apply a light layer all over the skin. Oh wow, okay, so it completely smoothed the texture that I had in my forehead from the foundation. Like, my forehead looks so good. Okay, so this is my skin powdered with foundation, with concealer. I'm looking at myself in the monitor to see how it looks, and it looks pretty damn good. That powder completely changed the texture of the skin. Like, it looks so smooth. It set everything. Nothing's tacky. Like, everything looks really good. I'm happy. Okay, so I'm going to really quickly finish the rest of my face, and then I will be right back to show you guys how everything looks once it's nice and done. Alrighty guys, so I am back. The only thing that I did, let me fix my mirror real quick. The only thing that I did was I quickly filled in my brows, and then I applied the Benefit Hoola Bronzer Margin Blush by MAC, and then I applied the Ofra highlighter in Star Island. Very little. I haven't been too crazy into highlighting lately. And then for the lips, I have the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Beige, I think. And then for lipstick, I have the Dose of Colors Katie and Desi liquid lipstick in the shade Mauve Story. And yeah, so that is the face. That is everything. So it is currently 11:20. I have a bunch of stuff to do today, so I'm going to wear the foundation throughout my day, and then I'll check in with you guys. Okay, so I am in the car. I've had the foundation on for about 5 hours at this point, and honestly it looks better than when I first applied it. What do you think? Does my face look good or does it look cakey?
No, it actually doesn't.
It looks good?
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, so Lawrence likes it. So yeah, I will check in at the end of the night, but honestly it looks so much better than when I first applied it. Okay, so I'll check in later on. Okay, so it is the end of the night. It is around, it's about to be 9 o'clock at night. So at this point, I have been wearing this foundation. I have a hair. I have been wearing this foundation for close to 12 hours, 11 hours and a half-ish. And yeah, I am actually pretty impressed. Not even gonna lie, when I started my review, I was kind of freaking out a little bit internally because my forehead did not look good, and I was freaking out because I had a really important day today. But surprisingly enough, why is there hair everywhere? Surprisingly enough, I did actually like this foundation. As you can see, it still looks pretty good. Even Lawrence said that it looks good, and he is my biggest critic when it comes to foundation. Like, he'll tell me that is not a good look for you, and this one passed the test. I do have to say that my blush, highlight, and bronzer have definitely faded, whereas other foundations that doesn't happen. So this one, it's not that great in that aspect, but it's been 12 hours. I think it's okay. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I have a spot like right over here from like using my hand to rest, like using my hand as a rester. You can definitely see where the foundation has wiped off. Concealer looks awesome. I love the concealer. I'm actually gonna go back and buy a concealer in my shade because the one that I used was a little bit too dark, not crease, and it still looks pretty freaking good. And the powder, honestly, I love this powder. I think I'm going to definitely keep using the powder. From the whole entire Candid collection that I tried, the powder was definitely my standout item. Even like it's been 12 hours and my under eyes still feel so smooth, so velvety. Love the powder. If you're gonna pick anything up, definitely go ahead and pick up the powder. That is everything. I loved everything. I still stand by my first judgment on the foundation earlier on. I told you guys that I think the foundation was going to be a better fit for combination to oily skin, not so much dry skin, and I still stand by that. Alright guys, so I think that is it for now. Definitely let me know in the comments what other products you guys want me to try. Maybe another foundation, maybe an eyeshadow palette, a new formula. Just let me know what you want to see when it comes to like first impressions, because I definitely want to start doing more of those and not so many makeup tutorials. So I love you. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and don't forget to share the video with family, friends, loved ones, and everybody on the internet. So that's it. I will see you guys next time. Mwah!